Hello everyone, Superman here again, coming to you with another quick video. This is going to be a video showing you the Superman red and Superman blue styles. Um, because I know a lot of people have been wondering what it looks like, and I know you've probably seen it from other content creators and whatnot, but I wanted to come here to show you the style. So I'll show you the blue one first. So here's the blue one. I personally like it. Um, and I just love the way this looks, and I love that electrical look towards it. If you hear a dog barking in the background, that's my dog. But I love this look, you know, and I can say the same for the red one, because here's the red one. Now, I will say with both of these, they are not color changeable, just to throw that out there. So these are the two main colors, obviously, hence the names red and blue, but they are color locked white and red and white and blue. Um, but you can work around it a little bit with materials. Like I kind of found um, shaded comic to work around with it. So, and the glossy finish material. So if I were to sit here and put it on real fast, take it off my hair because it glitches. But let's say I make this white, make the red white, and then what I learned, you would have to have the first slot white and the next two blue for both when it comes to the Superman blue style, and then you'll be able to like change the color from there with whichever depiction you like. Like I can make Superman red if I wanted to with the Superman blue one, but that's how you would depict it with the glossy finish. Same with the red one. The red one would be the same. Um, but I think with the red one, it's the opposite way, if I remember correctly. So with the red one, you would have to put the red palette here, keep the white one, but then switch it to make it all red, and then have the next two blue, white. Yep. Okay, I was right. So you can mess around with it a little bit and tweak at it and play around with it. I'll show you another material that kind of works for it. I personally like shaded comic, but I also found that wet paint and gloss works for it as well. So with shaded comic on, here's what it looks like. Whoops, messed that up. Da 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 da. Give me 1 second. Shaded comic, where are you? There you are. And then I'll save it there. So here's what it looks like with shaded comic. I personally like shaded comic because it gives it more of like the accurate comic look. Um, and I can say the same for the blue one. Like the blue one, in my personal perspective, is the same way. I'd rather use it on the blue one than the red one. But the red one seems like it does give it more of like a color definition. I would say like a buddy of mine, he actually kind of specified that and put that out there where it will look different when it's the blue one compared to the red one, or like it pops the coloration more. So here's the blue one though, with the shaded comic material. And what I like to do for my style, I'll throw this out there. I like to personally, honestly, like another friend of mine, he actually gave me the idea for it, but he uses the Brave Cross headpiece with the um, Freedom mullet, and it gives it like a curl or a different kind of hairstyle for Superman. And then for me, I kind of like to use surging when it comes to the surging skin when it comes to Superman blue. And then I would do obviously blue hair, but I would try to match it with the style itself. And I usually like to kind of put the power of the source eyes on there, um, which you do get from survival. So sadly enough, if they decide to bring it back, I hope survival mode does come back. You will be able to get the power of the source energy eyes. And then I kind of like to use the blue filament aura with this style. And this would be my Superman blue fit. Or sometimes if I don't want to use the blue filament aura, I would go with the blue solar aura, and it matches it as well. So you do have two options of auras. If you want, you can use other materials as well. Um, it's all of that. It's like it's a vice versa thing. Like if I were to go with the Superman red, I'll show you what I do with red. Here's the got that, and then just make this red, then switch to two. Boom, boom, boom. For the skin I like to use for it, I like to personally use the Furious one to match the coloration, obviously. And then same thing with the blue, just make the hair red. Now for the aura, I personally like to kind of go with the red filament. Works best since we don't have a red solar aura. I like to personally use red filament. I would say red electron and blue electron can work too for an aura, but I like the red filament because it pops it out more often or more than the electron one. But here's my Superman red, and obviously earlier you saw my Superman blue. But just to show you these styles, I just wanted to come to you with these videos real quick, or this video real quick, to show you the styles, and I hope you enjoy and gather them because I personally like them. And now you know you can mess with the colorations of it with materials on. Obviously, without the materials, it's color locked, sadly. But with materials, if you have shaded comic, glossy, or wet paint, I would highly recommend those ones. If you find other materials that work for you, those also work as well. But if you kind of want to have more of like a freedom when it comes to the coloration of it, I would say go with shaded comic, glossy, or whatever the case may be. Now, side note, as you can see real quick, the blue does look different when it comes to the style. Like obviously the head's blue, but the style's purple. And I'm pretty sure if you go here, no. Okay, so yeah. So that's another thing I'm gonna definitely throw out there with it. It does change the coloration, or it is kind of weird when it comes to certain colors being in place or being in change. So just throw it out there as well. But that's the styles, and I hope you all enjoy Superman Day. And I will be going live pretty soon at 1 o'clock p.m. Depending on where you're at, your time zone. It'll basically be pretty soon. I would say the next 30, 40 minutes or so. Um, so I hope to see you all there, and I hope you enjoy everything. And let's get to running content. And just remember, wear your best Superman style or bring your best Superman tune while we run Superman content. And yeah, see you around, everyone.